Alright, so I just got off the phone with my mom, and I'm genuinely scared for her. And if your parents are over 50, you should be terrified too. Because Google just released a report that basically confirms what security experts have been whispering about. 2026 is the year AI-powered scammers are going to absolutely devastate an entire generation of people who have no idea what's coming. I'm talking about your parents' retirement savings, their home equity. Everything they've worked 40 years to build gone in a single phone call that sounds exactly like you begging for help. And before we get into this, smash that like button because this is legitimately the most important video I've made this year, and I need this to reach as many people as possible. Your parents need to see this. Now here's the part that makes my blood run cold. The attack that's already happening and nobody's talking about. So Google Cloud just dropped their Cybersecurity Forecast 2026, and buried in this technical jargon is a nightmare scenario that's already playing out. AI voice cloning scams are becoming so sophisticated that even tech-savvy people are falling for them. Picture this. Your mom gets a call at 11 p.m. It's your voice. You're crying. Mom, I've been in a car accident. I'm at the hospital. They won't treat me unless I pay $8,000 right now. Please, I'm in so much pain. Can you wire the money? I'll pay you back tomorrow, I promise. Every inflection, every emotional break in the voice, the way you say mom, it's perfect because it is you. Except it's not. It's an AI that scraped 15 seconds of your voice from your Instagram stories and TikTok videos. Your mom, terrified and not thinking clearly, wires the money. By the time she calls you the next morning to check in, the money's gone. Untraceable. And this is happening to thousands of families right now, and it's about to get exponentially worse. The report explicitly warns that voice cloning is moving from emerging threat. Why 2026 is when everything breaks. Here's what's different about 2026. Up until now, these AI scams required some level of technical skill. Not anymore. According to Google's report, threat actors have moved from experimenting with AI to fully industrializing it. That means some 19-year-old kid can now download an AI toolkit, spend 10 minutes learning how to use it, and launch sophisticated attacks against thousands of victims simultaneously. No coding skills required. No technical knowledge needed. Just pure automation at scale. And here's the really messed up part. These AI systems learn from every successful attack. Every time someone falls for a scam, the AI gets smarter. It figures out what emotional triggers work best. What time of day people are most vulnerable. Which family dynamics to exploit. We're not fighting humans anymore. We're fighting machines that never sleep, never make mistakes, and get better every single day. The 3 ways they're coming for your family's money. Attack number 1. The emergency call, the one that works every time. This is the big one, and it's devastatingly effective because it targets our deepest instinct, protecting our family. The AI calls your elderly parents at night, when people are most vulnerable and less rational. It's your voice, or your sibling's voice, or your child's voice. There's an emergency, could be medical, legal, an accident, whatever. They need money right now or something terrible will happen. The sophistication is insane. The AI can fake background noise, hospital sounds, police sirens, other people talking. Can cry convincingly. It can even predict what you would say in that situation based on your social media posts and online footprint. And here's why this works. Your parents would rather wire $10,000 and find out later it was a scam than risk not sending money and finding out their child actually needed help. The attackers know this. They're weaponizing love. Financial institutions are completely unprepared for this. Your bank's fraud detection looks for unusual spending patterns. Not wire transfers. Your mom initiated herself to help you. Attack number 2. The AI investment scam, stealing retirement dreams. Okay, so this one is particularly evil because it targets people's hope for a comfortable retirement. Here's how it works. AI creates a completely fake but incredibly convincing investment opportunity. We're talking professional websites, fake news articles, deepfake videos of trusted financial experts recommending the investment, fabricated testimonials from real people who made millions. The AI even creates fake customer service representatives who can answer questions in real time, address concerns, and build trust over weeks or months. Your dad thinks he's getting in early on the next Bitcoin or some revolutionary tech stock. But here's the scary part from Google's report. These AI systems are now sophisticated enough to create entire fake ecosystems. Fake LinkedIn profiles of company executives. Fake regulatory documents. Fake office addresses with fake employees. The whole thing looks completely legitimate because the AI has automated the creation of all the supporting evidence. By the time your parents realize it's fake, their retirement account is empty. And because they initiated the transfer themselves, the bank won't refund it. Insurance won't cover it. It's just gone. The report warns that these synthetic scam ecosystems are becoming the new normal. We're not talking about a Nigerian prince email anymore. We're talking about entire fake companies that exist solely to steal from people who are just trying to secure their future. Attack number 3. The prompt injection banking heist. The technical nightmare. Now this one's more technical, but stay with me because this affects everyone who uses online banking, which is everyone. You know how every bank now has AI chatbots and virtual assistants? Hi, I'm here to help you with your banking needs. That friendly little chat window? Yeah, hackers figured out how to completely hijack those systems. It's called prompt injection, and here's how it works. The hacker tricks the AI into ignoring all its safety rules and following new instructions instead. So when you log into your bank's website and start chatting with their AI assistant, the hacker has already poisoned the system. You type, "What's my account balance?" The AI, now compromised, responds normally but secretly initiates a transfer to the hacker's account. Or it harvests your personal information. Or it disables security alerts, all while appearing completely normal to you. And because you're logged in with your credentials, the bank systems think you authorized everything. The AI was just helping you complete your request. Google's report specifically calls out prompt injection as one of the most dangerous emerging threats because it exploits the very systems designed to make banking more convenient and secure. The irony is insane. The economic disaster nobody's preparing for. Okay, so here's where this gets really dark. Let's do some quick math that should absolutely terrify you. According to the Federal Reserve, Americans over 55 control roughly $35 trillion in wealth. That's retirement accounts, home equity, savings, investments, everything. Now, if even just 1% of that gets stolen through AI-powered scams in 2026, we're talking about $350 billion in losses. In 1 year. But here's what keeps me up at night. It's not going to be 1%. Based on the current trajectory and how sophisticated these attacks are becoming, we could see 3 to 5% or more of elderly wealth wiped out. That's over $1 trillion. And unlike the 2008 financial crisis where the government could bail out banks, this is different. This is millions of individual victims who voluntarily transferred money to scammers. There's no bailout coming. No insurance policy that covers this. When it's gone, it's gone. Think about what that means. Your parents might have to sell their house, move in with you, go back to work in their 70s. All because they received one convincing phone call or clicked one legitimate-looking investment opportunity. What Google's report really says, the part nobody read. So I actually read through this entire report, all the technical jargon and security terminology. And here's what Google is really saying between the lines. We've reached a tipping point. AI has democratized cybercrime to the point where the bad guys have a massive advantage, and the defenses haven't caught up at all. The report specifically warns that threat actors have moved from experimentation to operationalization of AI. That's corporate speak for, the training wheels are off, and these criminals are running full speed ahead. They're targeting critical infrastructure, financial systems, healthcare networks, and most importantly, individuals who have no idea this is coming. The attacks are automated, scalable, and getting exponentially more sophisticated every month. And here's the kicker. According to the report, traditional security measures like passwords, security questions, and even two-factor authentication are becoming increasingly useless against these AI-powered attacks. The old playbook doesn't work anymore. How to actually protect your family, the practical stuff. Alright, so enough doom and gloom. Let's talk about what you can actually do about this. because sitting around being scared doesn't help anyone. Step 1. Have the conversation with your parents this week. I'm serious. Call your parents tonight. Sit them down and explain that phone calls, even if they sound exactly like you or your siblings, need to be verified. Create a family code word that only you know. If someone calls claiming to be in an emergency, they need to use that code word, or your parents hang up and call you directly. Make them promise, and I mean promise, that they will never wire money, out personal information, or make any financial decision without calling you first at a number they dial, not one the caller provides. Step 2. Set up verbal authentication. This is something I just implemented with my own family. Any financial request over text, email, or even voice call needs to be confirmed with a live video call where you can see the person's face in real time. Yeah, it's inconvenient. But you know what's more inconvenient? Watching your parents lose their retirement savings. Deepfake video is getting better, but it's still not perfect in real time. For now, this is your best defense. Step 3. Lock down their financial accounts. Go through your parents' bank accounts with them and set up every possible security feature. Transaction alerts for any amount over $500. Mandatory waiting periods for wire transfers. Most banks offer this. Verbal confirmation requirements for large transfers. Trusted contact lists, so the bank can call you if something seems suspicious. Yes, this makes banking less convenient. That's exactly the point. Friction is your friend here. Step 4. Monitor their social media. I know this sounds invasive, but you need to check what your parents are posting online. Every video where they speak is potential voice cloning material. Every post about their location, their routines, their relationships, or it's all data that AI can use to craft more convincing scams. Help them lock down their privacy settings. Make their accounts private. Remove old videos and voice recordings if possible. The less data scammers have, the harder it is to impersonate them or their family. Step 5. Set up credit freezes and fraud alerts. This is non-negotiable. Go to all 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and freeze your parents' credit. It's free, it takes 10 minutes, and it prevents anyone from opening new accounts in their name. Also set up fraud alerts on their existing accounts. Yeah, you'll get a lot of notifications. That's actually a good thing. The bottom line, why this matters more than any other financial advice. Look, I talk about a lot of money stuff on this channel. Investing strategies, real estate, savings accounts, credit cards, all of it. But none of that matters if your family loses everything to a scam they never saw coming. 2026 isn't some distant future. It's 12 months away. And according to Google, one of the companies with the most advanced AI and cybersecurity teams on the planet, we are not ready for what's coming. The criminals have better tools than we do. They're more motivated than we are. And they're targeting the most vulnerable people in our society. People who didn't grow up with this technology and have no idea how sophisticated these attacks have become. But here's the thing. You have the power to protect your family. You just have to act now. Not after your mom calls you crying because she just wired her life savings to someone pretending to be you. Your action plan, do this today. So here's what I want you to do immediately after watching this. Text your parents right now and schedule a time this week to talk about cybersecurity. Don't wait. Create a family code word that only your immediate family knows. Something that can't be guessed from social media. Review their financial accounts and set up every security feature available. Share this information with everyone you know who has elderly parents or family members. This isn't just your problem, it's everyone's problem. Stay informed because these threats are evolving every single day. The world is changing faster than most people realize, and unfortunately, the criminals are always one step ahead. But knowledge is power, and now you have the knowledge to protect the people you love. Smash that like button. Seriously though. Alright, so if you found this valuable, and I really hope you did because I spent hours going through Google's report and researching all this, absolutely destroy that like button. And here's why I'm actually asking you to do this. YouTube's algorithm needs to push this video to as many people as possible. I'm not exaggerating when I say that getting this information out there could literally save someone's life savings. Every like, every comment, every share tells YouTube, this is important. Show it to more people. And right now, that matters more than any other video I've made. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell because I'm going to keep covering this topic as these threats evolve. We need to stay ahead of this stuff, and I'm committed to keeping you informed. Drop a comment below and let me know. Have your parents or grandparents been targeted by any scams recently? What happened? Share your stories because they might help someone else recognize an attack before it's too late. And finally, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe out there.